Wait, what name, sir?
Dov Grigger.
No, you haven't.
I've been. I was gonna Dolph Grigger? What? Give this here.
That's no stuff.
This motherfucker.
You fuck?
He's in an asylum as he should be.
No, but yeah, so
Guys,
and it's been a very good stealth. I can out stealth.
something concerning.
Why?
What is your stealth? The guy who was running the cult claims that he can see every point in time of every galaxy.
Huh? I've got expertise in it, and I'm
It's the Green Goddess. Okay, so
Oh.
Dolph Grigger got put in an asylum because he saw the Green Goddess, right? That's what made him start the cult. Was he saw the Green Goddess and was like, oh my fucking god, she just stole my friends away. Better worship her so I don't die. And then it says here, there exist omnipotent entities called bedlam spirits that are even more powerful than the Force, and encounters with these spirits have been drive people crazy. And then it says Dolph Grigger is in an asylum due to witnessing spirits. He says there's 4 of them, which is, I'm not going to try to read those names.
Telotny, Splendid at Horrorless, and Cold Dundersign.
Guys, I've had this book since
And
episode 1.
So the Splendid one said most caring but stupid, kept off alive. He took the form of Pink Pyramid. And then Horrorless, argumentative and more advanced, purple and pink floating bob, turned Grigger's arm into a solid diamond and then back to normal. There's Cold Dander something. The floating black and orange ball with a strange face was also seemingly less powerful. Was also seemingly less powerful than the others, but still proud of what they do. Then there's Telotny, the most.
Telotny.
I was right. The most powerful and unpredictable. Dolph claimed he saw every point in time of every galaxy due to her influence, notably talking about the fall of the Republic and a grey-skinned species of war invading. Who's grey-skinned?
Grey-skinned species of what?
Of a species of war invading. She takes the form of a green human woman. That's obviously the Green Goddess.
So I've had these books since episode 1.
Yeah.
I read them during episode 1. I think I actually read some of this out loud.
They have control over time, space, and mass.
I stopped because I was like, these are all just like child stories. I know they come and play later.
Maybe I would have taken the Green Goddess a little more seriously.
The grey-skinned species of war invading is the species that destroyed your home planet.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking. Beskar, Silver.
No, not Mandalorians. The second one.
This is he went back in time to the old Republic.
Telotny took him and just showed him around. And now he is in a mental asylum.
It's just not
When? Now?
Currently. That's what the book says.
Hey guys, want to go to a mental asylum?
So, welcome everyone back to Return to the Old Republic, the campaign where absolutely nothing will go wrong. Right, Lazánia?
Yeah.
Speaking of, last episode, the party surfaced on Cathar after Peace stayed with the ship to hopefully upgrade the hyperdrive, and the rest got a grand tour of the Tree City by Silva. You all finally managed to climb down the big trunk of the tree, while Silva talked about the tragic history of the Cathar people, leading to Lazánia being reminded of a similarity to the mask that 6ix9ine was found in, and the mask of the Mandalorians that invaded over 3,000 years ago.
That's weird. Wonder what that's about.
Silva left to return to Kane and left the party to cross the desert to the city of Confer, the city where Lazánia's litter is from. Fighting off some Kiltic while being exhausted from the walk, the party finally located the teepee of the Heralair litter, only for them to be confused at the existence of Lazánia and a photo of his family. Lazánia, confused and overwhelmed, noticed a shining light from Mosp Gi's Force Ghost, who was given permission to help. inviting Lazánia and his friends to see a memory from Lazánia's past, revealing that his master, his true master, was Luke Skywalker. His planet was destroyed, and he was transported back in time by none other than the Green Goddess herself.
We don't know that. It's just a green lady.
The Green Goddess.
But
So you won't be admitting to that.
But before we get back into that part of the episode, Athena, could you give me a lore check?
The fuck?
Also, is your mic on?
When you like to know.
What?
With a boy.
Why am I rolling with advantage? Huh. Oof. 16.
So with that, we cut back to Lazánia, standing in front of Mosp Gi with a tear in her eye.
Did they not count any as anything?
Yeah, we moved on. You're all a 16.
You sick motherfucker.
And family isn't here, Lazánia. It's not because they're dead, but I believe it's because they're yet to exist.
Doesn't matter, does it? They'd be dead anyway. So you're telling me I've been looking for my sister this whole time, and I left her to die.
I wish I could say otherwise. I believe she sent you 46 years into the past. But, Lazánia, just remember what Luke said. Your friends, family are who make you the best Jedi you can be. And you see as Mosp Gi turns to look at 6ix9ine. And tell him that I'm glad I got to see him one last time with him. I've missed my sergeant. We've still got a good shot.
Do I hear this? What?
Mosp Gi doesn't know that you can see her, but you can. You can see and hear Mosp Gi.
Can I roll stealth?
Go for it.
Like, I'm not in...
Can I roll perception to see if I notice that he can...
Yeah, you can roll me insight on 6ix9ine.
That's in that one.
And that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think my insight will matter that
Yeah.
much, but I'm...
If you roll in that one.
That's true. I rolled 12 on the dice.
Yeah, you look over at 6ix9ine and see that...
I, like, kind of stumble through the...
You see that 6ix9ine is looking... All the others are kind of just looking off in the distance, whereas 6ix9ine is looking directly at Mosp Gi.
Can I roll, like, a deception to, like, try fake? Because I can't...
And I just walk away.
Yeah.
I got 19 on deception.
19 on deception, Mosp Gi still looks at you and goes, how can you see me?
What? No, I can't.
Lying to her?
I look, like, anywhere in the room that isn't directly at her.
You were outside.
Anywhere... Like,
It's a
I
really
just
pretty
look
night
directly
tonight.
up at the sky. No, I don't
I
need
walk up behind him
NC.
and smack him in the back of the head.
Okay, yeah, okay, I
6ix9ine,
can see.
how can you see me?
To be honest, ma'am, I don't know fully.
I always did question how we found you. It's just the Jedi didn't listen to me.
I keep finding hints, and while they should provide more information, they just keep rising more questions.
Really sounds like you've got a prick of a DM.
Probably.
Well, since I can talk to you, take care of them.
I've been doing my best.
Don't have to mock my accent.
Oh shit, it's British! Fuck! I'm doing my best.
You're doing great.
How are you? I don't know what this is.
This is what I studied for. I'm at peace. I'm one with the Force. It's strange. It's like when you appear, it's like you're being born for the first time. People around you are what give you context to your life. the Force race tend to help me with the pain that's involved in that, but it's still there.
It sounds a bit like you two dated at high school. Like the
Yeah, it's
Just the
really
small talk.
giving like, oh, how have you been?
Lazánia needed me, so I came.
It's been hurting.
No. It does hurt to see him like that, though. And with that, Mosp Gi begins to fade away with sparkles drifting off into the
As
night.
she's going, I just kind of reach out. I'm sorry. For everything.
You just hear, it's... So, you're all left standing there. All of you looking forward as the sun begins to set. A beautiful golden hour lighting up the cold desert. But for Lazánia, it starts to set in. Really does. It may not have happened yet, but you remember why you wanted to be a Jedi. To become powerful and protect your family and your people. But when the time came, or when that time comes, you won't. You froze and left your family and people to be bombarded by lasers with the heat of the sun. And you clutch your lightsaber in rage, sadness, everything. We will cut back over to Pater. We'll cut back in time as P is working on the ship. As you're kind of digging through the inners of the ship to find the hyperdrive, the one installed to the Brawler's ship, you find it. And this is a hyperdrive 1.5. So it's kind of slow. No, it's not. Like, it takes you longer than it should. And, you're going to want an upgrade. So give me a mechanics kit check.
11. Wait, no, 12. I got 12.
You successfully find the hyperdrive and take it out of the ship. And climb back out. Now, could you roll me a perception or investigation check, whichever's highest? I think your highest is investigation.
Yeah, I got an 18.
An 18? You're a Jawa, you're used to scrounging around, and you see that there's a small ship that's nearby, and it looks quite modern.
So, shall I, is there any indication of, like, whose ship this is, or?
You've got no clue. There's a ship, though.
It's just like a random ship.
Yeah.
Can I inspect it? Can I take a closer look at this ship?
It's you already rolled your investigation. It's a, two-person, one-person ship. It's a very small ship.
There's no one on the ship or anything?
No one on the ship.
And doesn't have any security or anything like that?
You could easily bypass the security on it.
Can I swap around the hyperdrives then?
Okay. You go up to the ship and give me a sleight of hand check as you're trying to quickly swap them out.
I got 28.
Holy shit. A 28, you go up to the ship and you successfully slide under just so fast to start unscrewing everything, all the panels at the bottom of the ship. You find the hyperdrive, swap them out, and you've swapped their hyperdrive 1 for your hyperdrive 1.5. So you now go 50% faster in hyperspace. So you'll now just be able to travel through hyperspace quicker. So as you get up from replacing them and run back to the Brawler's ship to put it back in, you see Silvar and Cedar walk up to the Brawler's ship and they see you. Well, hey, P. It is P, right? Silvar goes, you're installing a new hyperdrive. You need a hand? need a hand to install it? You know, Cedar's great with this kind of stuff, and I can hold the torch.
Who is Cedar?
Cedar is Silvar's like little Anzellan companion. Cedar is the person who blew up the wall to help Roomba escape during the core pod breaks. Yeah. So you need a hand. We're not in a hurry. We could just kind of hang out like bros.
Okay. We could put this thing to put it back in. Wait, no. Have I put the other one back into the other ship? Or is it just like okay.
You put the slower one into that other small ship?
Okay.
They're just offering to make the process of like putting it back into your ship fast.
Okay, yeah, that would be good, I think.
So the time passes as the trio begins to install the new hyperdrive and put the ship back together. P, you screw in the final screw and the ship is back and operational. The brawler ship now has the hyperdrive, making it 50% faster, finishing up right as the sun begins to set. You know, I'm glad we stayed to help. It's been a while since I've seen the sun set on Cathar. It never gets old. Then P, you feel as Silvar leans on you with one arm on your head. You know, P, you're a good mate. If you ever wanted to hang out too, Cedar and I go to Pandora's for the 2-for-1 Tuesdays.
Cool.
And you know, we could split the fourth drink between us. If you ever wanted to throw out. Yeah, so to go. I'll take that as a yes. Silvar puts his thumbs up.
And P does not respond.
He just stands there in his cloak. With that, Silvar begins to walk off. Well, catch you later, P. He walks off, puts his hand out, goes to dap you up.
Just like hits me in the head.
Just slaps you in the head. It's okay, we'll get there. And as he walks off, you see Cedar, like this tiny little guy, holds his hand up to dap you up.
He also just like completely...
Just slaps your leg and continues walking, jumps up onto Silvar. And they begin walking to the small ship that you swipe the hyperdrives out of. And they get in. Silvar looks back at you. So, 2-for-1 Tuesdays, P?
Yeah, the P holds up both of them.
Just 2 thumbs up from P. Silvar hops in the ship with Cedar. The top of the ship closes. Silvar and Cedar begin to fly off and disappear into the orange glow of the atmosphere as we fade back to the rest of the party, looking at the sunset as they see the small ship leave the planet.
You're telling us we're traumatized and P made besties with the people he stole from? You little motherfucker.
And you hear the Heraliers from inside their teepee talking, kind of mumbling inside as they begin to walk up to you. Hey, Lazánia. Orzo and I were talking, and if you need a place to... there's like lots of you. There's 5 of you. We could try to house some of you, unless you have a safe way to get home. A friend to pick you up. We don't want you walking through the desert at night.
Yeah, we barely survived walking through the day. Like,
Sam, didn't you say like any of us could pilot the ship and stuff, right? Like,
yeah.
So I could totally pick them up.
You could. You don't really know where they are, but you guys do have comms.
I'll give my best to call.
Chicken and the P. Where are you, P? How's it going? P? How you doing?
We've got a brand new hyperdrive.
I do not understand what you're saying. Wait, can you turn your like voice box on? I have no idea what you're saying.
I got us a new hyperdrive from Silver. He just had a spare one, like sitting around.
What a good man! I'll send him a little thank you note.
That's
P, give me a deception check.
That's brilliant. No, I believe it. I don't
know if I do. I think Silvar's like kind of like a little bit of a prick in the best way possible, and I'm kind of like,
I got a 17. No, a 16 because I'm -1.
I got a 7 and I rolled a -1.
A 7. You also believe it.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome. It's all installed.
It's all installed. It's ready to go.
Oh yeah, sir. Right. Do you reckon you can come pick us up?
Yeah, if I can pilot the ship.
Yep. Here are our cords.
You get the coordinates to where they are, and you can give me a piloting check.
Intelligence. Okay, that's okay. I can do intelligence. I got a I got a net one. Oh no!
There's no.
Backseat piloting for the
Okay. Emperor in 7, as you hear that P has decided to start piloting the ship, would you like to backseat pilot? Through the comms. Okay, you can use a help action.
11. I end up like landing like a kilometer away from them in the desert then.
In the distance, you're all looking to where the small ship took off from, and Beepboop, you see as your ship just like scrapes down the tree, and instead of going up, it just goes down and then proceeds flying. And P comes up and lands at the base of the tree, and you can all climb down and hop back in the ship. So you all meet up after a great time. And where would you like to go now? Well, first I should say, the Harriers give Lazánia like a nice hug. Say, like, just have a good one, bud. Maybe we'll see you later. And you guys proceed to head off, pop in the ship, and take off.
Can I walk up to the ship and put in coordinates?
Yeah, you can plug in the coordinates to Malakor, and you take off, leaving Cathar. Lazánia, you kind of look back and remember the memory of it getting destroyed, but it currently still being there. And you all shoot into hyperspace.
We're going 50% faster, right?
And you guys are going 50% faster. And normally it would have taken like 3.5 days to get there. Now it only takes like 2.
Describe in depth the actual physics of hyperspace and how it travels faster than light.
The Rakata people, very early on, developed the technology to go into hyperspace. And they have basically highways that are cleared out of debris and everything. So it's a safe way to travel faster than the speed of light. So there's no issues with colliding with any debris or anything.
You didn't explain the physics of it though.
Fuck no.
While they were all like doing this stuff, can I have like installed like a giant mouse wheel? You know, like the one they have at like the playgrounds and stuff.
A hamster wheel?
Like a hamster wheel.
Yeah, actually Silva had a spare one at his house that he like ran over when he was trying to bro out with you and installed it into the ship.
Yeah, so we've just got like
There's just a hamster wheel in the cargo bay. So does anyone want to do anything while they're in hyperspace?
I'm gonna go ask Roomba, and I'll be like, "Hey, Roomba, do you mind if you just a little bit of lend of money just for some fuel for the ship? We just need like 4 grand.
Money?
Just 4 grand, just 4.
For you?
Yeah, just for some fuel.
Roll me deception
Shit.
and roll me insight.
That is 18.
8.
Yeah! Get that cash. Do you give me the money?
Fuel?
Yeah.
We go indoor?
Soon. We're gonna go somewhere else first. Promise. Yeah. Okay. And then I immediately go lock myself in Mira's room and I cry.
This means we bought the chassis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I currently
Sam, what do I do with the chassis and my new gun? How do I put that into my character sheet?
You get the wee chassis thing. And just put whatever you need to do down, like whatever it adds to your gun. Do I get to do like an investigation check in Mira's room?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Tears in my eyes make it really hard to see. That's 12.
12, you find exactly what he found. You just find a news article saying, cult leader missing.
Missing might be the wrong term.
So, as you guys are going through hyperspace, P, you're running on your hamster wheel that Silvar installed. Lazánia, you're locking yourself in a room. Athena, you're searching through Mira's documents on the cult. Emperor in 7, you're installing your new chassis with your modification.
I just want to be like on the radar, you know?
Yeah.
Just making sure everything's going good.
Yeah, 6-9 is just going through comms, looking at the radar, making sure everything's all good with the ship. Roomba's getting scammed out of $5,000. But eventually, you all have to sleep.
I don't.
Except for Emperor in 7. So, during the night, interrupting the darkness of a dreamless sleep, you begin dreaming. You see the desert of Tatooine, and you're chasing after an older Jawa playing tag. A Jawa that, despite your amnesia, they feel familiar to you. And you can hear yourself saying, Achiel, slow down. And Achiel stops, abruptly and unnaturally. And you hear as a female Jawa behind you yells out, Boys, get inside the sandcrawler, the tribe's not going to be happy, and that means your father won't be happy.
Can my father be called Georgia Wow?
Georgia Wow. And you turn back, and she walks back into the sandcrawler, lifting up a child that isn't there and patting another one on the head that also isn't there, kind of like miming. And as you stand there, looking at a still frozen Achiel, you walk up out of curiosity, tap him on the shoulder, and Achiel quickly turns around with glowing red eyes and pounces on you, holding out a blue lightsaber to your throat. Help us. We can't hold him. And you snap awake.
Wait, he said that.
Yeah. With glowing red eyes and the blue lightsaber to your throat. Lazánia, you also begin dreaming. You're a child, and you're watching your father on all fours prowling through the thick grass on Cathar. He disappears in the grass towards a tall horn that's sticking out. This is the blood hunt that they were talking about.
Do it.
No, this was your father doing it.
Oh.
You're just watching him. But the curious Lazánia follows, also on all fours, to try to be his father. You enter the thick grass and begin your own prowl. But seconds turns into minutes, and minutes turns into what feels like hours, and hours turns into what begins to feel like days of endless, tall, thick grass. Until you see a glimpse of light. Lazánia prowls up to it and then pounces through, only to be met by the sight of lightsabers clashing and the two Revens battle. They're surrounded by a ring of force wraiths spanning kilometers. Darth Revan and the other Revan. Darth Revan holding his signature red and purple lightsabers. And Light Revan holding his green lightsaber. Darth Revan turns to you, and you begin to feel your neck constricting as you're lifted off your feet and pulled hundreds of feet and seconds into his grasp. He looks at you in his grasp through his Mandalorian mask, and he says, "Help me, Lazánia. Help me." And you snap awake. Rumba. You're on Endor.
Uh-huh.
You just landed for your first Great Tree Festival. And you notice something strange is about the surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Something's missing, and you become suspicious.
A tree.
Your father is telling you the rules, as he mentions not going north and not going to and crossing the river.
Mm-hmm.
Rumba, what would you like to do? This is effectively what happened in the prequel.
We crossed the river in the
Didn't go
prequel.
north.
Let's go north.
So, running north and also to the river. It ends up being northeast. So running northeast to the river, your parents continue walking without you, and your dad continues talking as if you were there. Running past the port, through the trees, and you find the river. You continue running alongside it until after running for around an hour, you see a house. Not an Ewok treehouse, but a normal house like you had seen on Coruscant. As you continue to the house and try to go up to it further to inspect it, you hear in your head, "No, where'd he go? Stop it!" And you snap awake.
Huh.
CT42069. You're on a battlefield with Lazánia taking your body weight as you limp towards a ship. He drops you there and then runs back to battle as you are then shipped back to Camino. On a medical stretcher, you're taken to a medical facility on Camino and see as you're transported past Crosshair as he looks at you. Strange. And then he continues walking. You find yourself on a medical table as you're recovering from a brain surgery. And the door opens. You turn and you see Crosshair walk in and take your armor. The armor that you have found it. But he leaves the gauntlets and the helmet. He walks over to you holding your armor and takes off his own personal helmet and leans over you. And you see the face of a Force Wraith. "We can't hold him. We can't hold him forever. Hurry!" And you snap awake. Athena.
Trauma time.
You're on a hyperspace train, leaving your home planet Chiron.
A what?
A hyperspace train. It's kind of like basically how trains work, but through hyperspace. So you've bought your ticket to leave the planet and take the train out. And you try to sleep, but you're still shaking in fear. And you're hiding under bed sheets. This is the moment you left Chiron behind. But you end up falling asleep as you begin to feel calm and relaxed and safe. You wake up inside the dream, but you wake up to a knock on the door of someone saying, "Tickets." You wake up looking for your ticket, and you find it and give it to the man, and he looks down at you. "So you think I'm stupid, kid? Pack your shit, you're off at the next stop." You're then booted off the ship on Naboo, and you see a poster for a fair in town. Mayfair. You find the location and you try to fight your way through the back to try to find a bed to sleep in for the night, but you're caught and you're thrown out until a woman stops the guards. "You look like you've got a lot of fight in you." "My name's May." "Help us now, we need you. We'll bring them back, just help us." As her eyes turn red and you wake up.
My God.
So, after your 2 days in hyperspace and your nightmares, you hear the alarm go off as you exit hyperspace and see the haunting planet in front of you. Malachor, a rocky, hellish, barren wasteland. As you approach, and Lazánia, you already feel where you need to go. You go to a place that's beginning to feed off of your biggest fears, angers, and hates. This planet, even for those of you that aren't Force sensitive, you start to feel uneasy as you enter the atmosphere of the planet. The grey skies and the flat stone earth. You see many sculpted pillars until Lazánia. You feel it, and you feel it right below you. It's the temple. The temple where you need to go. So you land on the surface, knowing it's directly below you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do an investigation check for an entrance to the temple that's presumably right below me.
You can roll me investigation.
Can I use my shovel to try and dig for something valuable on the planet?
10.
Do you find it strange that you're surrounded by these pillars? So what is everyone doing? Is everyone... Is P digging?
He's digging.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go touch some stuff as
Who
well.
is following who? Who is going with Lazánia and
I'm gonna
who's
follow
digging?
I'm gonna touch a different pole to Lazánia on like the opposite side.
I go after Athena.
You're gonna go up to a pillar and touch it.
Are they each identical pillars?
They're all identical.
I touch a
They're
pillar
tall pillars.
that's like next to Laz.
Okay.
I walk up to one and I just...
So we have 4 different pillars being touched. We have P digging right by the ship. As you guys touch the pillars, you all individually, you touch it and they begin glowing red, and the surface below you begins to crack and you plummet straight down, taking max full damage. Does anyone have any reactions that allow you to mitigate full damage?
I have my little floating droid that I just kind of like hold on to.
Yeah,
and I get slowly floated down.
Roomba licks it and then the droid goes, oh, Roomba, not the stone, and picks you up.
Because I get a wall, is there any way I like react to get my wall from my slow-mo descent?
You can give me an athletics check to try to dig your
Can I
claws
do
into
the
it.
same? Since I have a +5 strength and climbing.
You could try to dig your accent.
What about my who? Oh, that's smarter than
Give me
my
an
plan.
athletics check. And 6'9".
I can use my slow fall ability to mitigate 20 points of damage.
Sweet.
I got a dirty 20.
I got 24.
Can I use a charge to, I think, half full damage on my jetpack feet?
Yes. Lazánia and Athena, you guys catch yourself. Roomba, destroyed. And M4 and 7 and 6'9", you take 15 forward damage. Lazánia and Athena, you begin to just climb down the pillar. P. You're standing right next to the ship. You start digging. And you hit an opening. But as you hit the opening, the structure, it breaks the tension that it had that was holding the floor up. And everything around you begins to crack in like a 6-foot radius. You see a giant pyramid below you, and you and the ship fall into this cavern. And you take 30 points of falling damage unless you can mitigate it.
Do I have anything?
And
which is main thing.
M4 and 7, how much? Could you get the ship stats up for me?
Like $150,000.
And let me know how much hull points it has.
31.
31.
It may not live because damage is rounded down, so it could have been a maximum of 30.
Well, it's 30
okay.
and then it's divided by 10. So it only takes 3, so it's lucky. But it lands right on the tip of the pyramid, because that's exactly where you landed, and there's dents and shit in it as you guys hear the ship rolling down the pyramid. And
You motherfucker.
you land on the pyramid and begin rolling down and take 30 points of falling damage. You guys have all fallen. As the dust from the rocks begins to settle, you all look up and you see a giant black stone pyramid with red accents that looks very similar to the Sith holocron that you guys have. Surrounding this temple is a war zone of petrified stone people, Jedi and Sith. This is the place that you saw in your nightmare, Zadie, the first time. But Revan, you can't see Revan.
Can I go up to one of the petrified people with a lightsaber and try to take it?
You guys can literally just wander around and pick up lightsabers from the floor.
Yeah, how many can we
and
get?
rip them out of petrified hands.
Perfect.
You can all take 10 each.
Also, I got a 21 investigation. Do I see anything cool?
21 investigation. One of the petrified stone creatures has red glowing eyes.
Holy fuck, guys. Look over there.
Can I cautiously poke the statue with my
Yeah,
shovel?
I was gonna
I kick
say,
it.
like, let's be nice to the statue with the creepy red eyes.
Kick him.
You guys all go up and simultaneously kick it and poke it, and the statue crumbles down, and you see a force wraith
Now look what you've
standing in front
done.
of you. You've made it.
We made it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We don't know how long we can hold them. We had to take them from this place. The screams, they could have destroyed the plane.
Can you bring them back?
Or we can take you to them.
Inside?
Shakes their head.
You guys, you should, like, go in the temple while I sort out this thing with the
Mr. Fourth Ray.
screaming man.
It's not the men that are screaming.
It's ominous.
Kyber crystals.
It's the crystals. Having two of the same crystal being that close.
That's what's happening with your crystal.
Their strong connection to the Force, the universe.
You're from the past or the future, and you brought your fucking crystal with you.
The universe begins tearing them apart.
Yeah, because P doesn't know how he showed up in the bar.
I've been thinking this entire episode, and I wanted to roll a lore check, but I haven't had time to
from a
ask.
different timeline?
Can you explain the Kyber crystal things? We had that happen when we tried to go.
Well, when two of the crystals are too close to each other, and their strong connection to the Force, the universe begins tearing them apart.
The exact same crystal?
Yes. The crystals, they begin screaming, cracking, and bleeding to try and keep themselves from imploding.
Why was I the only one affected by it?
Because you're Force
Because
sensitive.
you're Force sensitive. We tried to tell you not to go to Tatooine. In P's first nightmare, the kids in his nightmare that put him into the barrel told him never to come to Tatooine. That he wasn't welcome there.
But I don't remember that.
I think it was either never come or don't go there. And that was the Force Wraiths talking to you.
You keep sending us these dreams. Why? What do they mean?
We can't interfere with anything.
But you showed things that weren't real,
That sounds like interfering.
right?
We basically take over your nightmares. So you can make stuff that's not real. And we just talk through it. Can you all get rid of these creatures?
What are you wanting from us?
When a creature this powerful starts fighting back, we can't take them with us.
So you just want one to come out of this?
We want them to stop fighting us so we can take them back to where they should be.
They're not from here?
No.
They're from later?
Earlier.
Earlier?
How earlier?
Is it about 3,000 years?
They can't be constantly fighting us. They need to be calmed down.
So you want them to fight us, or you want us to stop them fighting?
Stop them fighting. So basically your goal is the race want you to be able to either calm down, find a way to stop these Revens so that they can then banish them and their Kyber crystals back to where they're from. Everyone can give me a charisma saving throw, or you can choose to fail.
I'll choose to fail.
Yeah, we want to go there, right?
I got a 4 anyway, so...
Oh, I want to roll this.
At 20?
I'm at 20. I'm a -2 to this. I was like, there's no way.
7.
Roomba, you have failed. 6-9, you chose to fail. Inference 7, nat 20'd. Athena,
I got a 3.
3 fails. Lazánia, choose to fail. And P, did you choose to fail or?
10.
A 10? A 10 fails. So much like earlier, what Mosp Gi described to you, 6-9, the pain, it feels like your soul is being ripped from your body. And you, all of you that failed, are ripped from the timeline and taken to a limbo. This limbo has a planet much like the Malachor you were just on, but it is destroyed. The entire planet is like exploded. With debris flowing like not flying, but like floating in the sky with different gravitational pulls, with ion rays like arcing between them. And objects, you guys notice, begin to phase in and out, statues from the other plane, and different debris. But now, much like your nightmare, Lazánia, two people are fighting, both with matching Mandalorian masks, one with a single green lightsaber and one dual-wielding red and purple blades. Everyone, this is Darth Revan himself, fighting another Darth Revan. Surrounding them, Lazánia, much like you saw in your last nightmare, are hordes of Force Wraiths, all concentrating on keeping them on this limbo plane. But much like the Wraith said, Lazánia and now 6ix9ine, you both take 4 psychic damage as you hear the screaming of the kyber crystals. Inference 7, as you watch as the others fade away, much like what happened to Ambrose and Mira's bodies when the Force Wraiths took them. And you're there by yourself, and the Force Wraith is standing in front of you. What are you still doing here? I thought you guys wanted to like help us. Like, this could destroy everything. What are you doing here? This is really sucky. I can't speak binary.
We're screwed.
Did you want to go? Like, can you? I would take that as a yes.
It's a once per day ability.
Just give me a long rest, and I'll be right back. Force Wraith disappears. Another one comes back. Okay, you ready to go? And you can give me another charisma saving throw or choose to fail.
I choose to fail.
You're gonna roll again?
You don't feel anything, but you're again ripped from the timeline. And guys, like a little after you guys appeared, you finally see Inference 7 fade back in, and you can all roll me initiative as you watch as a stone pillar from the original plane phases into the air. And you watch as Darth Revan holds up his hands, and using the Force, he pulls it down, tons and tons of weight of stone, and he pulls it straight down onto the Jedi Revan, imprisoning him in a stone tomb. He then turns to you, Lazánia. You made it. So you all see as Force Wraiths like phase in through the stone and then come out with a thumbs up.
Really?
One down.
Really?
So that the light side Revan is back to his original time.
Wait, you're like serious?
But the dark side Revan has now turned to Lazánia. And first on initiative, we have Lazánia. I'll say that Revan is around 60 feet out.
I also think we shouldn't attack him. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, well, I mean, Dark Revan, from what I've gathered.
So, Lazánia, what would you like to do?
I want to walk up to him.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I want to ask him why he wanted me here. Because I know damn well that he had something to do with those dreams and it wasn't just the Force Wraith. They could say what they want, but they can't girly pop their way out of this one.
You can save me. I've been imprisoned here, and I think you can help me out.
Now, why would I do that?
So you're not better than I am.
I'm getting ready to grab my lightsabers and, readying an action in case he tries to attack me.
Okay.
Even though I know damn well he can't because I can see initiative, but and I ask, again, why do you think I'll help you?
I've been here since I felt the rage when your master was killed. Since the rage when you found out that what happened to me also happened to you. Where I was from, the battle wasn't going so well for me. But here, I can do everything I want. I want the Sith temple that I was at.
I take my claws up, like slash to the space.
Okay, give me your attack roll.
Did we know, like, so you wanted the Sith temple?
Which seems dodgy.
Giving the Sith anything they want is not really good.
17 hit.
A 17 misses. So you pull him down, and as you pull him down and reach your claws out, he whips his hand back and grabs his saber, and that is the lair action. He grabs his saber, looks up as more stones from the original plane start forming above him. He pulls them down, and in a 20-foot radius around him, there is now a stone wall 10 feet tall. You guys have just watched as Lazánia's tried to strike at Revan. He's simply moved his hand out, pulled down stone, and there is a wall. Now, in between you and Lazánia, you have no idea what is happening. So, it is your turn.
Can I blast a hole in the wall?
You cannot. Unless you have any TNT or anything.
I have a rocket launcher. It would be strapped on me. Could, as an object interaction, Alex grab it? Because I wouldn't be holding it because I'm not prepared to use a fucking rocket launcher.
I don't think Alex can use it as his character. I think he's too small to hold it.
Could someone else use it?
Someone else could.
So wait, what does the terrain look like?
Basically, flat, barren surface like you're on before, but cracks in it and debris from inside the planet floating around.
Can I... And there's still gravity and stuff, so you can't float
Yes,
around.
it is still gravity.
And how big is this wall? Is it just
This wall is 10 feet tall in a 20-foot radius. So surrounding them on all sides.
Okay, surround... It's like a circle wall.
Yes. You are 40 feet from the wall.
I'll walk 25 feet close to the wall.
Anything else? You could always hold your action.
Okay, can I hold an action to shoot the baddie?
Yep. So you run forward and prep for the wall to be destroyed. Rumba, it is your turn.
I am going to be on my droid.
Yep.
My droid has 60 feet fly range. So I'm going to fly to the wall 40 feet.
Yep.
Up another 10, so that's 50 feet.
Yep.
From the top of the wall, it's now 20 feet?
Yeah, so it'd be 20 feet.
I'm going to throw my vibro axe at the fucker.
It would be Dex.
Let me check my dex. That's so great. I have nothing else to do at this point, and my axe has come back to me, so if I fail, I'm just on top of the wall. So, with a try.
Yeah. Give me your attack roll.
Also, don't I get stuff added to my attack rolls? Because I am assuming I am in rage.
Yes, you can rage as your bonus action.
Yeah. So there was a 3 on the dice, plus 1 from dex, but I still...
It's a 4, so that's a 6. A 6 most definitely misses.
Oh wow, it just comes back to me.
Yeah, so
but I'm more angry now.
You guys watch as Rumba flies on top of the wall.
But I can see what's happening.
Tosses his axe. Revan just looks up at you and sidesteps it. And it is now Emperor and Seven's turn.
Yes, they did bring a child to the fight.
Go to Athena and get either the grenades or the rocket launcher, whichever I think would be most likely to break down the wall.
You could take a grenade.
Not use the rocket launcher?
I don't think you can.
The grenades actually do more damage.
Huh?
You won't be able to hold the rocket launcher.
The grenades do more damage.
I'll grab a grenade.
Okay. Toss it at the wall.
Yeah, I want to break the wall.
Sweet. You go into Athena's pouch and spin in circles and toss it at the wall. It will automatically fail, so roll the damage.
That is 14.
14 damage. You put a fair dent in the wall, but it does not break it. You can kind of see little small cracks through the wall, you were damn close.
Can I get on Athena's back with my movement?
Yeah. So action to throw a grenade, movement to hop on Athena, no bonus action.
I don't think, unless I can hide behind Athena's body while on their
You can
back.
technically hide because you can't see you.
Okay.
Give me your hide check.
I have an 11.
Yeah, I'm just saying 10 feet is...
An 11 to hide. That doesn't beat the specification. It's around 5 feet thick and you've probably blasted through 4. Is effectively what's happened.
Okay. So there's 1 foot left in this wee crater?
Yeah. 6-9, it is your turn.
Can I run up to that wall? And one of my abilities lets me like dig 1 pound of thing.
Rude.
But also I have ability to make weapons out of the elements. Can I like rip a 1 foot deep thing and turn it into a weapon?
Yeah.
Out of the wall?
You, 6-9, just runs up to the wall and starts like siphoning the stone out of it, forming like a gateway. So you can all see through.
And I make like a little staff out of it.
And makes a nice stone staff.
Do you want me to use my full action for that?
It would be your full action to do that. I think it's an action.
Because getting the weapon is a bonus action, but if I'm actually digging a hole as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I assume bonus action dash to get up there.
I can do 40 feet to get up there.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you've got your bonus action still.
No, bonus action to make the weapon.
Okay, yes.
So I have the weapon, because that has like specific abilities.
Action to carve the hole. Sweet.
I have one more question though.
Go for it.
So the earth weapon that I make is just using my martial arts die. Every time I hit someone with it, they make a strength save. On a fail save, they're pushed back 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
What if I just smack downward? Can I try and make them prone, or would you say not part of the ability?
No, just go into the ground.
I'd say you could try.
Okay.
Are you saying you're knocking him prone?
So far, we have a Roomba flop to the top of the wall. Emperor in 7 started blowing a hole in the stone wall. 6-9 ran up and carved.
Wait, so no, if
wrist.
6-9's carved a hole in the wall, does that mean?
And now you can see. So give me your attack.
Okay. I need to beat 17, right? At least. Okay. I got a 1, so I did not.
A nat 1. This is 6-9 just right above your head. Like, you see a bullet go into the stone in front of you. It is now Riven's turn. Riven will look at Lazánia and see 6-9.
Again, guys, are we trying to kill him or just get him down? Because I don't know if we should kill him, because this feels like he's gonna have a lot of information.
I feel like we can get him down, and if we think we're gonna kill him, switch to non-lethal damage. But what I was picturing is we would get him weak enough that the 4th race will be able to
I
go
don't
back
think
and
we'll
take him to his
be
correct
able
time.
to kill it full stop, but I'm just in the realm of trying.
I feel like we don't have to worry about it yet.
Lazánia and 6-9, could you both give me DC 21 Wisdom saving throws?
Can you blow that too, Sam? Sam, can you make a guess on what I rolled?
Was it a shout out to the 2 crew?
A little bit lower.
You rolled a nat 1? Oh my god.
28.
A 28, you succeed. And 6-9, you fail. You,
Ducosinu really saved my ass just then.
as you break through this wall, 6-9, you see Lazánia standing in front of Riven. He looks at you, then looks back at Lazánia, and you start to feel Lazánia's fear. You start to feel Lazánia's just like pain and heartache from what's happened to him. Whenever Lazánia takes damage, you take the same damage.
Oh, that's so sick.
You can repeat the save at the end of your turn. At the end of each of your turn.
So now we're linked. I'm linked to him.
But I'm not linked to you.
Okay.
Thank fuck.
And then he hastes himself and takes 2 attacks on Lazánia. Lazánia, that is a 19.
And misses.
And 19 misses?
I use a force point up. I've got 21 AC right now.
Holy shit.
I knew you were gonna do this.
That is also a 31 to hit.
Oh, the 31 hits, but I dodged the first one.
You take 14 damage as he strikes one saber into you,
Oh, I guess who also takes 14 damage.
and so do you 6.
Aren't you lucky I dodged one of those?
And with his bonus action, he will also take an offhand strike. That is another 31 to hit.
What does he fucking add to this?
You take 24 damage, and so do you 6-9.
I'm down.
I'm also down. I had exactly 24 health left.
I'll remind you guys, you do have healing. Athena,
No, I have healing.
well, you all have like medkits and stuff.
Yeah, I've got quite a few of them.
Athena, it's your turn. You've seen this gap form in the wall and watched as Revan took 3 strikes at Lazánia. And as soon as Lazánia fell, so did 6-9.
We still don't want to talk about this? Or we just keep swinging?
Well, I'm down.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Leah.
I don't think
whole time.
you can.
I mean,
Because of
I was
your
going to play the
stats,
guilt card.
and
I was going to be
just-
like, please, my boyfriend's dead. I don't like these force raids as much as you.
I just don't think we can.
Okay, then I will start swinging. How far away is he?
He is 60 feet from you.
Motherfucker. Well,
You not get there.
yes, I can, but it means I can't trample him, and trampling him's the joy. No, but I can do my hand BKG, which if I crit, I get an extra die. Oh, but I'm supposed to be helping you guys. What does it take to use a mid pack?
It's an action.
You need to run right up to them as well.
So I don't get to do anything. Okay, I run up, I take a dash action, I heal Cal.
Okay, you roll
a full
your hit
action.
die.
Can you use a mid pack with the action if you're dashing?
Objection is a bonus action.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, your hit die. It doesn't expend it, but it is just,
Do I roll 1 hit die?
yes, just 1 hit die.
And
Plus
as
your
a,
1 hit die plus your con.
can I do like a object interaction to get a med pack up for someone else to grab to use?
Yes.
Because I think I have a lot of them.
Sweet. So you have run up to this Darth Revan holding 2 lightsabers in front of you and quickly inject a serum into Lazánia, getting him back up, and kind of hold out another serum.
How
And-
close am I to him now?
You're right up.
Fuck, this has ruined everything!
And Lazánia, we're back up at the top of initiative. That is your turn.
There's no point in healing myself. That's gonna do jack shit. Can I first? I'm gonna hex him. And then I'm gonna, because that was my bonus action. For my action, can I use lightsaber two-handed? I pull out a lightsaber like two-handed swipe.
Yes, you have wake back up after Athena healing you up, and you put your lightsaber in 2 hands and ignite it, and your lightsaber's purple.
Uh-oh. I decide to, that's a problem for future me. Does a 26 hit?
A 26 does hit.
Hell yeah!
6 damage, succeeds
Joy.
on the con save, keeps haste up. As a legendary action, you watch as Revan leaps back onto one of the floating pieces of debris, which does not provoke opportunity attacks. And then it is the Leia action. So could everyone give me a DC 16 Dex saving throw?
Do I have to
No, you don't.
automatically fail or does it pick me?
You automatically fail.
Cool.
I got a... Wait, what was the DC?
We'll go around. DC 16, success or fail.
Fail.
You are pulled with like a gravitational force 30 feet forward. Who else failed? Cassie, a like rock, like not even rock, a giant piece of earth floats above you, and you are sucked 30 feet into the air.
That's so sick.
Can I use my Dex saving throw to get off Cass's back and not get sucked into
Yes, we can say you jumped off the back. 6-9, you are sucked 30 feet to the left, so you're back behind the wall. Remember, what did you
damage?
get? No damage.
Okay.
17 succeeds.
Am I just an idiot?
So P, you are right up next to the others, because you are pulled forward. Athena is now 30 feet in the air, and 6-9, you just watched as his unconscious body just got dragged.
But is everyone else on the ground?
Everyone else is on.
I feel like I'm getting the short story here. I did roll a 2, which became a 3.
What's his name? What's the...
Revan.
Is Revan within 20 feet of me now?
Yeah, he would be within 20 feet.
Okay, I guess I have to use my Viper daggers then.
You could also heal 6-9. No.
Okay, yeah, I'll heal 6-9 with my...
So you are up by Athena, grab the syringe, and run back to 6-9 and heal him back up. It's 1 hit die plus your con.
And can I activate my my shield thing too?
Yes, you activate your shield, and your shield is now red. Okay, so that is your turn, P. You are next to 6-9. Rumba, it is your turn, still on the wall.
Thank you, Alex, by the way.
You're welcome.
Oh, the whole bottle.
I have 4 HP.
Can I zoom up to the man? Because what? It's 10 down, 20,
Well, he's
so that's
jumped
30.
onto a orbiting rock. You can just zoom up to him.
Cool. How far is he?
He would be around 50 feet from you.
Cool. I can reach that, and with the extra 10 feet of speed I have left in me, I'm gonna pull it again. I've got my axe. I'm going as hard as I can.
Sweet. Give me your attack roll.
Also, I'm using my reckless attack, so I get advantage. 10 plus 5 plus 2, 17. I don't think that's gonna
17
hit.
misses. Was that a natural 10 at advantage?
Yeah, I know.
A
I
17
was really
misses.
banking on something better.
You watch as Rumba flies through the sky on his droid and just tries to run into Revan. He doesn't even hold up his lightsaber. He holds up his arm and just takes the front of the...
I was just like...
and just flings it back. Any bonus action? More movement?
So he's on a like floating rock.
Yep.
Can I just go hide underneath a rock? Can I dash underneath it?
That would be an opportunity attack.
No, because I have lost cast instinct. Well, I get disadvantage on
Okay.
opportunity attacks.
Yep.
So he's rolling at disadvantage. Well, he was going to hit me anyway. I'm right there.
Reckless attack gives him advantage.
Yeah, true. That counts
So
as
just
about.
roll straight.
We tried.
You are bold. You're
That
really
is a 21 to hit. Hits. I think that is it, yes.
He was going to hit me anyway.
17 damage. But it is halved because you're in a range.
Nice. 8. Cool.
Okay, so that was Rumba's turn. He flew up, was flung back by Riven as he took a strike, hit Rumba as he went to hide underneath Riven. And for N7, it is your turn. You've just jumped off Athena as she was sucked 30.
How close were we to him?
He is, I think, 20 feet away from you, up 10.
Perfect. I would, for some reason, thought we were in melee range and was really strict. Can I use my reaction hide
Yep. Give me
and try and
your
fucking
stealth
hide?
check.
And also, he has disadvantage on perception checks. This is a fighting style. I've decided on 2 fighting styles.
Oh, okay.
Nat 20.
You successfully hide
I'm kind of
from
mad that wasn't my
one
attack.
of the
But
wisest Jedi.
He's too focused on fucking other people up.
He's just had like a little Ewok run at him.
does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Thank God.
So close.
Scary because I rolled high. He takes 12 damage, and I would like to know both his lowest and highest take.
Do you get to know the number? What he adds to it?
Oh yeah, the creature must make a charisma saving throw. Sorry.
No, before. That's a 20.
Because that took me out of hiding, and what I would like to do is go back into hiding. I need to check one characteristic because I may still be hidden. Do you remember what the silent property does on weapons?
Silent, when you make a ranged attack with a weapon with silent property while hidden, it does not automatically reveal your presence. Make a stealth check contested by his perception to see if you remain.
He does have disadvantage on perception.
Yep, that's a 20.
It's a 12.
Okay. So, you come out, shoot him, he holds up his saber and reflects the bolt back at you.
So I take the damage.
Let's see, you make a ranged force attack at the target you can see. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
On a hit, the target takes the triggering amount's normal damage. You take the damage back.
Full damage. Okay, can I then roll to hide again?
Yeah.
15. I have 5 hit points.
15 to hide does not hide. Wait. No, it doesn't.
Okay, I have a couple things to ask first. Is the link that gives me the damage still going?
No.
Okay.
I'll say it dropped when you...
Second, the weapon that I summoned, it specifies that I can't be disarmed of it while I'm conscious. It doesn't say anything about it disappearing.
It'll still be there.
Cool. And so where is he exactly? Like, up in the air on a rock, right?
He is from you.
Could I get to him by dashing and step the winds?
Yes, because that increases your jump. You could effectively climb the wall and just leap to him from the wall.
Yeah. And my last question is he standing on the rock or floating?
Standing on the rock.
Okay. Can I, like, do all that to, like, jump up to him?
Yep.
And I'm going to hit him with the staff. 13.
13.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. But can I make another attack? Because of my ability, Specialist Sergeant, the one you gave me, can make one melee attack when dash.
Yep.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Finally. Now, can he make a strength save, please?
What is the DC?
14.
Fails.
He's pushed 5 feet back.
He's going
Does
to
he
use
fall
his
off the
legendary
rock?
resistance. So that's 1 down.
That's still good. You got him to use a legendary resistance.
Would he have fallen off the rock if he didn't use that?
Yes.
Shit. 20 damage.
So 20
Total.
all up.
So I just smack him in the face with a rocky fucking stick.
Yeah, you fly through the air, jumping from the wall. He succeeds his con save to keep pace up.
Fuck this guy.
So that was 6-9's turn. It is now Revan's. Revan will try to recharge his force bond. Fails. He'll take 1 strike against you, 6-9. That's a 23 to hit.
Fuck you. I might as well just go down. But yeah, that hits.
That's 21 damage.
Yeah.
No point in healing. We just stabilize and get back up.
6-9 goes down. Revan leaps down onto Athena.
But I'm in the midair.
Yeah.
He's leaving me like I'm a rock. He's using me as a stone.
I'll roll in.
What is he? I have a question.
Acrobatics check for him.
Is he standing on my back, or does he jump like an acrobat to ride a pony and then goes from there?
I will say, well, the thing that pulled you towards it was a different gravitational force from another rock.
No.
So-
There's the more important part about this is he riding me like a pony, or is he standing on my
Not
back?
currently. I'll do an acrobatics check to see if he can even get to you. Kind of like leaping on stones.
Why is he trying to get to me? What did I do to deserve this? I haven't even hit him. I've just been healing people.
So that is a 24 acrobatics. He makes it to you, and
Maybe
that
Steve.
is his entire movement. But he will now take a swing on you.
Why?
That's a nat 1. It's a nat 1. It's a nat 1. But he
Why
takes.
does he hate me?
He will take another one.
I was the one trying to encourage everyone we shouldn't kill
That's a
him.
19 to hit.
That hurts.
And he'll do his fourth one from his haste. That's a 18 to hit.
Fuck. Yeah, that hurts. Can you do them separately, please?
23.
23.
Yeah, 23 damage.
I'm gonna half that and attack him.
Okay. So you halve it down to 11.
Yep. And then what was the second one?
He then does 22 damage.
I am going to use a maneuver and half that as well.
So those both require your reaction.
Yeah, never mind. It does. That's fine. I can just take that.
And then you can give me your attack on him.
It's not 19.
A 19 misses. He then uses his bonus action offhand, 31 to hit and 19 damage.
I'm down.
And then after slashing through you with 4 strikes, he falls down and onto the wall.
Am I still chilling in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. I'm here for that.
Revan will take 7 points of falling damage as he willingly just jumps down onto the ground. So that is Revan's turn. Athena, it is your turn. As the rock shifts past, you fall 30 feet. That is 1 failed death save.
Slow.
Roll me your 6.
That's a fail.
That is 2 failed death saves for Athena. We are back to the top of the initiative. Lazánia, it is your turn. I will also remind you, the Force Race did not want you to kill Revan.
That's what I've been saying.
They suggested you couldn't. They want you to try to find some kind of weakness. Lazánia, roll me a wisdom check. Actually, no, charisma.
16. I can match.
A 16. What Mosp Gi taught you with connecting to people's minds was willingly getting the other person to openly share it using the light side of the Force. Your lightsaber, you look down at it as it's crackling and turning purple. You remember everything that happened with your family, what's yet to happen, and you feel powerful and rageful. Also remember that the Wraiths told you to find a way to calm it down. And the best way to do that
Yeah, I'm stuck in his mind.
is by seeing what makes him tick.
So are you saying that I can, mechanics-wise, force connect with him?
I'm saying if you want to use your turn, you can instead use charisma, a charisma force check, to try to break yourself into his mind and force him
Would he be
to
doing
show
an
you his
opposed
memories.
charisma check?
What?
Would he be doing an opposed charisma check against me?
He will be doing charisma saving.
Oh, why would there be saving throws? Do I get advantage because he's not expecting it?
Where are you currently? You're still on the ground, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, he's on the ground too.
Oh yeah, he just willingly fell down. He's face to face with you. You can give me your force attack roll using the dark side.
But do I get advantage because he's not expecting it?
No. He is looking you dead in the eyes because you're next.
Does an 11 work?
11 does not do it.
Great.
So I'll say that was your action.
Joy.
So you run up and try to force yourself into Riven's mind, and you watch as he is still kind of taken back because he does not know what the fuck is happening. I said you could help me. You're meant to be here to help me.
And I told you to show me why and how.
I can do that.
Hold out my hand.
And it is the Leia action, so give me a dex save. Athena, you stay grounded.
Okay.
In frame 7. And 6-9, you go up into the air 30 feet.
30 feet? So I'm 50 feet in the air.
You're currently 50 feet into the air and unconscious.
And when I fall,
I am.
will that be more than one death save?
It'll only be one death save.
Okay. I'm down, yeah.
So that was the Leia action. P will succeed on that and run up to Athena and
Yeah,
use one of the mid
I sure hope so.
bring Athena back up.
What do I roll?
Hit die plus your con.
I'm gonna fucking off myself.
Fucking descending.
Yeah, just
The fucking SpongeBob meme.
Rumba, you stay grounded. Okay,
What's
Rumba,
the
it is your
negative
turn.
on failing if we don't get shot into the air?
You get shoved around.
Oh no! Whatever will I
You
do?
get pulled 30 feet, and when it comes down to you guys having to be next to each other for death saves,
Yeah.
Also, we're on something that you can be shoved off the edge of.
yes.
Jake, are you in the air? Did you say?
Yeah, I was pulled straight up into the
6-9
air.
is 50 feet in
Oh, I
the
didn't
air.
think you were. What are you on currently, death save wise?
I haven't had any fails yet.
I'm trying to think whether I try to get 6-9 down.
For now, I'm unreachable. You can leave me alone.
Unreachable?
I'm 50 feet in the air.
I have a droid that can go 60 feet.
As soon as I'm up, I start falling.
Are there any like med kits nearby that I could get up to this one?
Athena still has some.
How far is Athena from you?
Athena would be 10, 20 feet.
Because I have dash as a bonus action. Could I dash to Athena, grab the med kit, fly up to 6-9, and use it?
Yep. 6-9 at the start of his next turn will plummet.
I have a reaction that helps me reduce some fall damage.
How close am I to Riven?
Revan is currently with Lazánia, so probably 10 feet.
You could get up to the rock and hold your action for when 6-9 falls.
I'll take the med kit to the rock and hold.
Okay, so Rumba grabs the medkit and gets ready to bring 6-9
Right, I have
up.
one last thing. Is it on my turn or at the end of my turn that I fall?
Start of your turn.
Start of your turn.
Yeah, you fall, you get revived, you get to use your turn.
So in frame 7 it is now your turn.
Is anyone within 5 feet of Revan who's conscious?
Lazánia.
Okay, that means I get advantage, so I'm gonna try and hit him.
It means you get sneak attack.
Well, I'm tempted to try and hide so I get advantage.
Yeah, you can try to hide.
But I'm also...
You're shorter than me.
I've not been having fucking good luck with that, have I? I got a 20.
A 20, you successfully hide. So that was your reaction, or a bonus action?
That was my reaction.
Okay.
Does a 19.
I rolled concentration for your... when you tried to go into his mind, he got a nat 1. So his haste is down, so yes, a 19 does hit.
So I give him 20 damage. And can I roll again to see if I stayed hidden?
Yep.
I got another
That's a good
20.
one,
Yeah, you hide.
Okay, and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna heal myself.
Go for it. As a legendary action, Riven looks you in the eye, Lazánia. I already helped your people, and I'll continue to do so. And as a legendary action, casts Shock, and lightning comes from his hands, and he starts shocking 6ix9ine in the air. The Mandalorians did so much. And I took care of them. I took care of
Told you
them
it was
here,
good beef with you.
and I'll take care
I'm guessing that's a failed death save.
of that one. That is a failed death save. He got a nat 20 to his lore check. Notice the Beskar armor assumed that 6ix9ine was a Mandalorian.
Pretty good assumption, let's be honest.
So, 6ix9ine, that is your turn.
So I drop how far?
You
20 feet onto the rock or
drop
50 feet?
30 feet.
You're gonna get healed anyway.
Yeah. So I get
that's
healed.
2 failed death saves, but then you're healed back up.
Can we say that I processed that happening?
Yeah.
Like in a half conscious, or was I not aware of
You would be
anything?
half conscious. You just feel zapping, and kind of that would even wake you up a bit.
Okay.
And you'd hear him.
Because I know what I want to do, but I'm just not sure if this is something that 6ix9ine would know to do. So
What would you like to do?
I want to first just roll an insight check.
Go for it.
I'm going to say DC 10 because I want to do this, but if I fail, I'm just going to attack him.
Go for it.
Okay, I pass.
What was the insight check on?
I'm going to jump off the rock. There's going to be another 20 feet, right? So I can instantly get rid of all...
Yes. Pitiful. Well, not pitiful. Whatever it is.
Slow fall.
Slow fall.
And I'm going to stand in between him and Lazánia as if I'm trying to protect Lazánia. And I'm just going to make eye contact with them. I'm here to protect Laz with my body. I'm trying to tell that to him.
Give me a persuasion check.
Advantage? Because I'm cool? Or
This is
not
flat.
just flat? That's a 2.
Stares at you, and
I put my weapon down.
he
I'm
looks
so
at you.
fucking beat up.
You're not the first Mandalorian to try to surrender to me. And that is your turn. You have
I
a
haven't
bonus
used
action.
I haven't used an action.
Elsewhere, say persuasion would have either been bonus action or action, depending on whatever you want.
I failed that.
You doing that has done something.
I want to stay. I don't want to like ruin it by attacking him again. I'm just gonna stay there and just. This is my decision. I failed, but this is what I'm trying to do.
Okay. It is Riven's turn. He will use his force action or force ability to cast a shocking shield on himself and will take 1 attack at you, 6ix9ine. That's a 19 to hit.
That misses.
Holy shit.
I have 20 AC.
He kind of looks at you, shocked that you just put your weapon down and stood in front of this Cathar, who the Mandalorians are known to just execute, kill. He's seen it happen. It triggered something in him, and he did roll that attack at disadvantage because
I say to him, I don't know exactly what I am, but I'm here to take care of this kid.
you're evil. And he tried to take the attack. He missed. And Athena, that is your turn.
Slay! Alright, so where is he?
He is right next to Lazánia and 6'9", and you're 10 feet from them.
Oh, of course I am. You're never gonna guess what I'm gonna do here. You're never gonna guess. I'm gonna run 10 feet at him.
Mm-hmm.
Trample the
And I'm
motherfucker.
going to swing at this motherfucker. That fails.
What'd you roll?
16.
The 16 does miss.
Yeah, shocking.
Any bonus action?
I'm going to disengage, by the way.
As a bonus action, you can disengage.
No, I can't. You're right. No, I can't do anything.
Okay, so you stand there with the others, try to make a strike but missed. Revan will, after having one lightsaber strike down on 6'9", the other one comes around his back and he ignites it for a 15 to hit you with his legendary action.
Doesn't hit.
Misses.
Thank God.
Okay. Lazánia, back to the top initiative. You have 6'9" standing in front of you. Revan, shocked at the display of a Mandalorian standing up for a Cathar. What would you like to do?
Once again, I'm gonna try and like mind meld again, but I'm gonna say beforehand, let me do this. Let me see how I can help you, but then you can see, because I'm like, it goes two ways. You'll understand how this came to be. Pointing at like me and sitting next to a Mandalorian kind of thing, you know?
Give me a persuasion check.
Surely it's an advantage because he's so like fucked over right now.
And I'm also I'm not giving the help action, but like what I'm doing is
Surely
basically
him
flat.
just, oh, nat 20.
And a nat 1.
Sorry. Was that a saving throw or a
My God.
for him?
That will, one, just be your free action. It will be a saving throw, but he will burn his last 2 legendary resistances to not succumb to it. You still have your action.
So I can try again?
All of his.
I just kind of look
You
at him
can
like,
try
sorry.
to do the mind meld thing.
Can I just look around? You stop being so fucking- I cannot help you unless you let me understand. I'm like growling at
You
this point.
can help me by getting rid of these wraiths.
Not until you show me what happened.
Okay, give me
And a D4.
your it is your charisma force attack.
So it's my charisma.
Yeah.
That's a 19 on die plus 8. That is 27.
That is a 20 charisma saving throw. You watch as Lazánia, lightsaber starting to flicker from purple to red, forces himself into Revan's mind. And you see everything. Starting from when he was taken from a period where he was fighting the Republic. And you look further back, and you see him on this planet that you're on, triggering a super weapon, which destroyed the planet and all the Mandalorians that are on it. You go even further back, and you see him with a droid companion on Cathar. And you see the vision that Revan saw of the Cathar people being herded to the ocean by the Mandalorians to be executed. And you watch as one Mandalorian stands up for the Cathar, screaming out for help and saying that they've already won. There's no reason to execute them. And this one Mandalorian standing against an army of the others. And you watch as the Mandalorians don't care. They execute the Mandalorian that was standing up for them and the rest of the Cathar that are there. You watch as Revan picks up that mask and puts it on, swearing that he'll avenge these Cathar and destroy the Mandalorians. You go even further back, and you see Revan becoming a Jedi Knight, and the Council of Jedi saying no, we're not going to fight against the Mandalorians. It's not our war. It's not our place. We're not going to do anything leading to the execution of the Cathar. You go further back, though, and you see when Revan did become a knight, and you see that he was gifted a droid that he proceeded to fly with, exploring and helping, a droid that he had fun with and kept him sane. And you see when he first got it, and the droid is called N7.
Chakara.
No.
And you are out of his memories.
How much of my
Oh my
memories?
gosh.
Can I force him to see certain memories? Because I know usually it's a roll to see if he can see them.
You can let him see them.
I let him see.
So he...
I feel like... Yes, I'm morally grey. I feel like it's an equal exchange I've given. I kind of forced this upon him because he was being a little bitch. He deserves something out of this, you know?
He sees everything that's happened to you. He sees the Cathar planet being destroyed again. Sees your training, the Clone Wars. He sees everything. And you both come to.
Do you show him anything about how I'm trying to be really
I
nice to you?
show him everything.
He looks at 6ix9ine and looks at you. And he looks at Emperor N7. Stands. You came back for me. Sorry. I shouldn't have left you here. You watch as Revan unignites his blades, drops them to the ground, takes off the Mandalorian mask, and hands it to 6ix9ine.
I just take it and put it under my arm for now.
Remind me of her.
Thank you.
Revan walks up to Emperor N7 and kind of pats him on the head. I missed you, bud.
Do I know what's going on?
You know that there was a Jedi that used to fight with. You found this out in the Brawlers. And you do begin to connect the dots. And you recognize the face when he took the mask off. This is the face of your old master. Hopefully I can see you again. And like that, you see the wraiths come up from behind him.
Well, they do. I like nudge his leg.
And
Like a cat.
he begins to fade out like you do, but you watch as he looks down at you and smiles. 6ix9ine, the helmet in your hands, begins to fade, but you feel something fighting against it leap. It is Revan using his last bit of fight to keep the helmet in.
I put it on.
You put on the helmet, and that is your second piece of Mandalorian equipment.
Shit.
So, the race kind of give you some time to get everyone back up, and you guys can all give me perception or investigation checks.
What did you get?
Do you wanna know?
Nat 20?
Yeah. A 27.
You got a nat 20?
I got a nat 20.
Leah, guess what I got? A nat 20.
25.
First of all, Lazánia, you get this. This is your force bond with Revan. You get his stats.
What were his stats?
17, 22, 19, 18, 22, 22.
Ah.
And Emperor N7, as you look around, You see a bit of rock, and you see that there is a droid body in it.
What? I go over there.
You go over to it, and you see a tag on it that says Envoy Incident.
Is this your old buddy?
Can I get it out of the rock?
You can.
Do you want your old buddy?
Yes.
On Envoy Incident, the original body of Envoy Incident, see that there is a belt. Rumba, as you're looking around, you see some old equipment, and you find a pauldron. Lazánia, what did you get on investigation?
Not a 20. It was like an 18, I think.
You look around.
Oh, it was perception, not investigation.
Either one. You look around and you see a mantle. 6'9". You look around and find all these. You find all these like little scraps, and you find 2 augments. You see one that looks like it could go in a wrist pad, a P, and you find one that would be perfect for Athena. And you have your Mandalorian helmet. So the Force Wraiths look at you all. Thank you. And then again, being torn your soul from your body, you're put back to the original Malachor. You guys are out of combat, you're out of this corrupt limbo plane, and the wraiths go up to Athena. We will keep our promise. You'll have to find them on your planet, where they were taken.
Like home
Yes,
doesn't mean we're allies.
it has to.
What you did was unforgivable. And I believe we would have done what you asked if you just didn't kill our family.
What killed Rumba's parents?
Not the Force Wraith.
It's not them, but like, do they know? They know
No,
everything.
it was the Force Wraiths.
Yeah, was it not?
I think it was for a different reason. They didn't want to use them as like bait. They just wanted to kill them.
Did you kill Mama and Papa? Papa?
The wraith looks down at you.
So small and fluffy.
We had to.
Were they not supposed to be here
Why?
in this time?
That's how the Empire's logo got on the buildings that were built before the Empire.
The wraith fades away, saying that your family is back where you live.
What the fuck about my family?
Joke's on you guys. I figured this out weeks ago.
I did not at all.
What? Is Rumba from this town?
Would you guys like to head back to Nubia?
You
I think we
promised
should
me
go to
indoor.
indoor.
You promised. I paid you 5,000 credits.
The Force Wraiths would have told you that they will arrive when you do, Ambrose and Mira. So you all hop back in the ship. You have to use a jack because it's a little bit on the side.
Did someone else pilot? I'm just like staring out the window.
Rumba will pilot.
No, not Rumba. Not Rumba. Can P or 6 can
I pilot?
Yeah,
6'9"
It's
can.
intelligence, right?
Yeah, you
I
have.
I have -1 to intelligence.
You're proficient in piloting.
Okay.
He can also co-pilot.
Okay. Can I just roll with advantage if P helps me?
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
You'll successfully pilot out of this massive crater, leaving the Sith temple behind as the feelings of anger and hate begin to leave you the further away you get. You're in orbit. Where is your next stop?
Indoor.
Indoor. We're going to the end of the
To
world.
figure out what happened to Rumba.
Cool.
What the
With the holocron, I specifically go into like, I don't know the room I've been
Hmm.
somewhere I'm like away from everyone else. and I pull out the holocron, but before I try to open it, I ignite my lightsabers. Both of them.
You ignite both of your lightsabers. And your one is still purple, Mosp Gi's is still green.
But it turned purple during this fight.
Turned purple and then it flickered red, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I kind of put them away.
And you can give me a force check to open the holocron.
Okay. Charisma in this case because it's a dark comics. 17.
You spend a long rest trying to open this holocron. And you see it opens a bit and begins shining red. But it doesn't go any further than that. Oh, you guys are going from one side of the galaxy to the other.
So, a few days.
It takes you like almost a week. Well, over a week.
So I can keep rolling these to try and open it, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you can roll me it 6 more times. And while Lazánia does that, you can all give yourselves a proficiency in anything.
Just give ourselves a proficiency.
Can we give ourselves expertise in something we have proficiency in?
No.
Is this just a permanent one as well?
Yes, this can be proficiency in a weapon, a toolkit, a skill. This is kind of, you guys have basically had 3-4 weeks of downtime.
During this downtime, could I take a moment to try do a bit of meditation? And I'm not sure if it will work, but I'm gonna try it with like tapping lightly into the force. I want to try reach out to her.
To who?
I fully always forget her name, Mosp Gi.
Yeah.
I want to reach out to Mosp Gi if I can. And even if it's not received, I'm going to just like say what I'm going to do and roll to see.
Yeah. It'll be a flat wisdom check. You won't be proficient in this.
Okay. But I just sort of sit there and I say quietly to myself, I'm making sure he stays safe. I protect him with my life. Every inch of it. But I did see, I saw the purple lightsaber. Do I have any indication what that means?
You don't really know it's anything negative, because Mace Windu also had a purple lightsaber. It's strange that it changed, and it's strange that it flickered red.
I'd say either way I'm worried for Laz.
Yes.
So I just keep sort of like murmuring to myself, I will follow him as far as he goes, but I'm just scared that he is going to a place where he can't come back from. If there's any guidance for me, I'd love it, but I'm doing it all for him and for you. And that's just 11.
Currently, it doesn't feel like you're talking into nothing, but you do get nothing in response.
Like, I know I'm getting a sense to tap into the force, but it's like putting your hands in the ocean.
Exactly.
It feels a little bit wet.
You're dipping into something you've never felt before, something where you definitely do get your abilities from, but you don't feel it reaching Mosp Gi.
In terms of my save, the checks, is there a DC, just to make it easier instead of me reading off 6 numbers for you?
It is DC 26.
Well, I didn't get a 26, but I did get a 20 and a 21 and a 17.
You get closer. It's got 4 edges to it. Are they edges? What are they called? The tips of a triangle. And there's kind of 4 of them which you've got to unlock. And you get 3 of them. But you can't manage to get to the 4th.
Can I go into Mira's room and lock the door?
Yeah.
And sit down on the ground and try to pray to the green goddess?
This would just be a straight luck check.
Don't get like a bonus for being in Mira's room.
It would be wisdom.
No, take that back. It's a luck check.
Okay.
Got that one.
Unlike 6-9 where he feels like he's tapping into something, you just
Yeah.
you're sitting on the floor, kind of surrounded by all these newspapers, articles about Doffgregor and how he's missing. And you, after talking with Lazánia, you know where Doffgregor's gone. And that's all you can focus on. So 6-9 kind of spends the time keeping an eye on the ship and every now and then trying to connect to the Force and Mosp Gi. M4 and 7, you, I imagine, do a bit of piloting and then go into the cargo bay and look at your old form, your old body.
I bring my old body into the room so I can hang out with Laz.
And like scoot it in. You guys just every now and then see M4 and 7 like dragging this other droid body into the room. Laz, you desperately try to open the Sith holocron to feel anything or learn anything. And Athena, you try to keep everything together. He continues doing his little runs. And Rumba, you're looking ahead into hyperspace until an alarm blares and you drop out of hyperspace. And before you, you see Endor. And that is where we will end this episode.